Know ourselves, particularly as women, when we have spent our life serving others, is, I think, the greatest question and the greatest gift to ourselves and to others that we can answer. Invest time in getting to know who you are. I believe that so many of us follow a prescribed path from it probably develops, earlier than we can even recognize that, like, there's this path to happily ever after, and it's getting a degree and the promotion and maybe a spouse and some kids and that house with the white picket fence. And then, you get to the end of that if you're lucky. And then you look up and you think, well, why am I not happier? I thought I was supposed to be happier after I have all this stuff and go on this pretty planned roadmap. And I think society does it, culture does it, gender does it. There's lots of different reasons. But you wake up and you realize you may not know what makes you happy. And getting to know yourself and getting to know intimately what makes you happy and starting to craft that life roadmap in accordance with what you want and who you are and the purpose you want to serve. And it can include other people, and it can include the white picket fence and the kids and the house and all of that stuff. But knowing that that alone is not going to make you happy. I think that that's where I am at in my life. And I am advocating that to everyone who I talk to. And I don't think there's an early enough period where you can start. You can start any day. There's not a late enough period. Getting to know ourselves, particularly as women, when we have spent our life serving others in roles of daughter and sister and spouse and mother and all of these things. But who are you outside of that? Is, I think, the greatest question and the greatest gift to ourselves and to others that we can answer. I'm like, who am I? I got all this stuff. I mean, it led to my eventual like divorce and like figuring out like, hey, the hoops, jumping through the hoops don't make me happy. And like, this is actually what I want, who I am and what I deserve. And aligning my life around that takes introspection and then alignment, the courage to align. And it doesn't have to be drastic and dramatic. It can be very subtle, but I just think as women, we don't get the chance to figure out who we are, and that's what midlife crises are about. That's what the dark nights of the soul afford us. But why do we want to wait so long?